So, good morning. I wanted to talk about, said it again, I wanted to talk about music. And the potential for destruction. And I wanted to talk about a documentary that I saw about death metal. So that's one of the reasons why I try to listen to classical music. And when in my car, when the radio comes on, I immediately turn it off. I can't listen to any of that. And it doesn't matter if it's techno or death metal, it leads to the same place and it's not a good place. So this is one of the most famous classical music pieces from a man called Pachelbel, which is very relaxing and calming. And but if you want to be cool in school, you have to listen to this. Finito. So there was a documentary, and this is a cautionary tale about music. There's a documentary, I saw it a few years back. The documentary is called Until the Light Takes Us. It used to be on YouTube. It may be that it still is available for free on YouTube. And the documentary is about the band Burzum. And Burzum is a Norwegian death metal band. The guy that founded Burzum was Varg Vikernes. That's not his real name, by the way, but so anyway, these people, they are still very famous in these death metal circles. If you want to be cool in school, you have to be a non-conformist. And how to be a non-conformist is you have to conform with what's trending in school. You have to listen to the same music that I listen to. You have to dress like I dress and so on. So to be a non-conformist in reality means you're the biggest conformist of them all. And if you listen to music like that, that's from the documentary now. The guy that founded Burzum ended up burning down churches. I don't know how many churches, but it must be several churches, at least 7 or maybe more than 10, some of which were 1,200 years old, built in 800 AD. And that's Varg Vikernes. And so the documentary is about him and his friends. They had a shop in Oslo called Helvete, which means hell. And the shop owner was, I think he was 15 at the time. He called himself Euronymous. His real name was Arset. And Varg Vikernes in the end ended up killing Arset Arset was like 15 or 16 when he killed some person called Magnusson. And so in the end, they were all involved in this music. They all ended up in prison. Vikernes I think he got the maximum sentence, 21 years. And one of them, I think he was the bassist of the band, Per Olin, his nickname was Dead. He ended up shooting himself with a shotgun. And the guy that found him, Euronymous, the first thing he did was not to call an ambulance or the police or anything. He went to town. I don't know how long he walked to the next town, 2 hours, to buy a photo camera to make photos of him lying in bed, blood everywhere, and his brain literally fell out of his skull. That's how sick you become when you listen to this music. So this is just in witchcraft you obviously are using music to influence people, because visualization is very nice, but manifestation in reality is way more powerful if you do it with the emotional body and not with visualization. But I think you have to be a whatever 31st degree Mason to learn that, or you have to meditate for a long time, like. So music, that's a reason why I'm trying to stay away from music at all. If I listen to music, I try my best to not listen to anything like that. I used to listen to Korn, Slipknot, deicide, which means to kill God, like suicide. Deicide means killing God. So, and the singer of deicide has a huge upside down cross burned into his forehead. So if that's not a hint at where these people are coming from, then I don't know what to say. So Plato, the philosopher Plato, wrote a book, I think it's in the Republic, where he said that if there was a democratic system, it would have to be a republic, which means the public would be privy to all what's happening in government, res publica. So, and he also said that music would have to be controlled by the state and censored, because the potential to influence people is way too big. So music would have to be censored by the government. That's what Plato wrote in his book, The Republic, I think. So, and yeah, you can listen to Burzum, and if you find the documentary, maybe it's still on YouTube. I'm not sure. It used to be on YouTube for free. It's called Until the Light Takes Us. And if that's not a cautionary tale about music, I don't know what is. And so, yeah. Thank you for listening.